It is a great honor and privilege to welcome all of you to this significant event marking the culmination of the foundation phase project of the African Center for School Leadership. It's time to celebrate the successful journey of the African Center for School Leadership during the foundational phase. And this dissemination event, it's a tool for measuring our results and generating recommendations for future improvements to maximize the center impact.
We are proud to support this initiative, and we remain steadfast and determined to continue
It's part of promotion and empowerment. I think we need to change that, right?
The first draft was discussed about a month ago. We got 70 pages of comments, single-spaced, and we went through all of them. VVOB is one of the organizations that provided comments. We agreed on 6 broad areas, 20 objectives, one of them specifically about school leadership and specifically about school leaders within that. For each of those objectives, the CESA document, the draft new CESA, includes both a reason for the objective, why do we choose that objective, and then a discussion of some of the resources that are available to guide countries in implementing that objectives. And then we also have a little bit on monitoring and evaluation indicators. And I should say, and this is important, that for school leadership, we will need to create those indicators. They are not yet available, and if you want to monitor what's happening with the new CESA, we'll have to look at that.
Je demanderais qu'on respecte ce qu'on a appris dans les institutions différentes, qu'on aime ce qu'on doit faire et qu'on collabore avec tout l'environnement à partir des élèves qui sont le centre de l'éducation, les parents et l'environnement ordinaire, la société si vous voulez, ce qu'ici on a appelé la communauté en général.
We are raising our girls, telling them you can do what your brother can do. So things about gender, I think it's not still challengeful because our mindset has already changed. We have seen many women who are achieving a lot more than what we have.
Through PRCs, the head teachers around my school, we meet together at a given school, we learn from one another, and I get more on my position of being a head teacher.
J'encouragerais la lecture. Il faut avoir l'abnégation, donc l'endurance, si vous voulez. Il ne faut pas chercher des facilités quand on fait l'éducation.
When it comes to crisis and conflict in schools, there is a macro impact and a micro impact. The macro impact, we know that education sector destructed, schools destroyed, and those fantastic built schools more likely to be occupied by militia groups and army groups.
When a conflict arises in an area, the community help to reestablish learning situation in a safe zone so as to enhance education continuity.
VVOB, in one way or the other, in collaboration with other agencies, tries to ensure that our TAL program caters for any young refugees within those ages or within those classes from wherever they are to come and fit within the Uganda education system and ensure that we provide remedial teaching methodologies that improve their literacy and numeracy skills so that they can be easily integrated within our education system.
Research is the tool that we can use to understand ourselves and to work towards improving ourselves, our social setups, our economic setups, our political setups.
There is education research available that isn't being used as effectively. But with the changing landscape and environment, you do need to continually do research to understand what's happening and prepare for the future.
It is important to engage in collaborative research where you can be able to find expertise. Sometimes you are in groupings and you realize that you are doing research in educational leadership and you want expertise in data analysis, you want expertise in qualitative data analysis and the use of some software. So collaboration is key. Okay, and then also engaging the communities.
I feel like the way we are seated in this room should be informing who should be conducting research. We have different people from the policymakers, from practitioners as us, and also from researchers from the university, and also school leaders. So all of us should be involved, both at the initial stages when we are developing the research agenda, but also how we communicate the findings.
We need to support our school leaders, our school heads, and the entire leadership within the school system by starting with isolating the challenges they have in curriculum delivery, in discipline, in running educational institutions, in financials, how to plan for schools in terms of finances.
Today I was very, very encouraged to hear the stories of Giselle and Eric, our new upcoming young school leaders. Because those stories give me hope. How can we bring in new leadership into the future of education in Africa? Today I would just like to encourage each one of you, if you don't have a young mentor yet, just get that young mentor. Make sure that you get young people also mentoring us, the older people. Thank you very much.
There is a sense of urgency for this continent. And that sense of urgency is informed by the learning poverty we are in. I think we need to dream big. Let's target as maximum as possible countries to be part of this journey, because they are all in a position to see the value, and they can definitely help. If there is a single legacy as educators we need to lead, is to make sure that we have contributed to improving the learning outcomes of our children. That will definitely be very important. Let me thank you again, and thank the organizers and everyone who participated in this wonderful conference. Thank you a lot.